Good morning, class. We're going to follow up from our book entitled Todd's Family Tree with this activity to monitor our comprehension of the stories that we read. Okay, the first question, what is this chapter about? Hair color, graphs, DNA, and families. Well, you know from the story that all these options are mentioned, but there's only one. What was the main idea about Todd's family tree?
DNA and families.
DNA and families, because it was talking about shared traits and what was passed down to Todd to make him look the way he looks, his hair color, his eye color. Okay, so question number 2. What is a family tree? Here's an example. Is it a flower? Is it a chart? Or is it a plant? Well, the flower and the plant, those are all plants just like a tree, but the family tree really has nothing to do with plants. It is a chart that tells about your family. Who's related to who? What does Todd look at of his family? Pictures, magazines, videos. Okay, well, in this instant, Todd was looking at pictures in his mom's photo album of his aunts and uncles, pictures of his own family, his mom and dad and brother. What do Todd's brother and sister have? Cars, traits, phones. Well, they might have a car, they might have a phone, but in this story, we're talking about traits that Todd, his brother, and his sister all have. These traits that they inherited from other people in their family, like their mom, dad, and grandparents. So the answer here is traits. What is important to know about this chapter? Todd's family is very large. Family time is important. People in a family share some DNA. And again, you're going to have to think about the main idea of this story. Why was it written? What was the author's purpose of writing this story? It was a fiction story about Todd and his family, but it shares information with us about DNA and how families share DNA. And in this DNA, this is how traits are passed down from parents or from grandparents to parents to children.
People in a family share some DNA.
That was the main idea. Okay, and then you can do this on your own time. The main idea, what is this story about? What do you think? I'll let you finish that in your own words. Like, for example, I would say how, just like question number 5, people in a family share some DNA. That's what I would put down for the main idea. In the beginning, and you can go back to the story, just arrow back as many times as you need to finish this answer. In the beginning, you're going to write Todd, like Todd was, he had an assignment in class talking about his family tree. Then he looks in his family photo album, and at the end, he notices that his brothers and sisters look different. Like his brother had red hair. So you can write any of that, just as long as you sequence the beginning, middle, and end. What is important to know? That's whatever is the most important to you. All right, we'll see you at noon.